Hello, Diane. My name is Sean Everett. I'm the website analysis expert at Zucore Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Megan. She sent your website on to me for analysis. So this is what you're looking at now. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use your existing website to get more customers online. It seems audacious, but yes, it only has to do with your website. Now, I'm going to show you a few things you can implement right now, today if you want, and I'll be showing you one of your local competitors' websites just so you can see how they're beating you online, getting more customers, and what you can do to counteract that. So let's just dive right in. Now, first off, you do have a beautiful site. You clearly have spent money on it. It's interactive. It zooms things in and out. It might be a little brief, and I'm going to show you exactly why I'm saying that. Now, the first thing I do when I do a analysis is look at this paid tool that I have. This gives me the metrics of your site, how it's been performing over the last couple of months. Then the next thing I do is I do a regular old Google search for Hollywood, Florida roofer. Pretty simple. And the reason I'm doing that is because most people do not know how Google works. And Google is responsible for potentially about 96% of your traffic. Now, if you're not not using them in the way that they can be used, then you are not helping your company by having a website at all, really. It's just going to be some letters on the bottom of your business card and kind of a novelty. But, you know, Google can really make this website of yours be jet fueled. So I'm going to show you how Google works, and I'm going to do it by explaining how this results page went. And it starts out with a Google algorithm. And the Google algorithm was developed by Google in order to help its search clients get more relevant results. Now, relevancy is different for Google than it is for you and me. You and me, we would probably want somebody with a good Better Business Bureau record and good work ethic, something like that. Google wants the people to have a good website. So that's how relevancy differs for Google and for us. Now, the first ones up here at the top are also paid. It says sponsored there because Google likes to make it sound less, I don't know, mafioso maybe. So sponsored is what they call the folks who paid to be up at the top. Now, there is nothing wrong with that. It is a good strategy for some. But right below that is what we call the map pack. And you can probably guess at the reason that we call it that, because they're attached to the map. Now, you are number 2 there, which is great. But it is also an area, everything from here on up, people think sort of suspiciously of, and I do not know the reason for that, because this is near the top of a Google search. It's about as near the top as you can be, yet it's not always useful or successful for the people who are there. Now, how you got here, I don't know if you know how you got here. That was because you filled out a Google business profile. And you filled in things like what year you started your business, your regular opening, closing hours. You filled in some tick boxes, and you did it thoroughly and precisely enough that Google rewarded you with this spot. But for you, somehow it has not turned into what you want it to, and this is where we go next. That was the first thing that the algorithm wants, by the way. It wants to know that you are serious about your business, serious enough to fill out one of their profiles. Now, below the map pack, we have what we call the organic search results. And it's only organic in the sense that you don't have to fill anything out in order to be on it, really. You can have just a regular old website. As long as Google can find it, you can be somewhere in the organic search results. Somewhere is what we're talking about, though, because being at the top of a Google web search has absolute value, monetary value. Now, I am going to show you one of your biggest competitors here is Chase Roofing. They're not number 1, they're number 2, because we're not counting Yelp. Yelp is a list of contractors, but Earl W. Johnson and Chase are the number 1 and 2 contractors here. Now, I'm going to show you by using number 2 what the difference is between where you are and number 2. So this is their website here. This is Chase Roofing. And I'm going to do something really fast. I'm going to take your website, I'm going to copy and paste it into this word counter. And the reason that I'm doing that is that content is king at Google. Same thing with Chase. Copy and paste. And content has sort of a dirty connotation to it because of TikTok now. But, you know, content just means what is on a web page. And in this case, Chase has 2,892 words, and that is excellent because, for them, I mean, because Google wants 1,500 words minimum. Now, you have come up a bit short, about 1,200 short. And since, you know, business is competitive, what you now want is 3,000 words on your homepage because more is better for the Google algorithm. And here's why. Google wants there to be a sufficient number of words to be able to educate their search clients on what is necessary to have them be smarter about whatever it was they typed into that Google search box. And whether that be for academia or whether it be looking for a roofer, Google doesn't care. They want at least 1,500 words. But since you have a competitor with 2,800 words, it would be in your best interest to get more than that. Now, I'm going to show you their site again. It doesn't look like it's just jam-packed full of words, but as you can see, a bunch of them have to do with the reviews that their clients have given them, and they're sort of hidden because each one of these dots represents 3 different ones, and so a bunch of these words that are on the website are actually hidden for most of it. Now, this is another way to do it by having words that are hidden behind little flippy things like that. And there's also some that can come up as a result of like read more or learn more. Sometimes you hover over those and they become something larger, you know, like a big box of words. But this is, oh, like see here we go. If I just click that, a whole bunch of words come up. So a bunch of these words are actually hidden, making this not seem like it is a website that has almost 3,000 words in it. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is that all words are not equal. Words are not just words at Google, and this is what we're talking about. We're talking about keywords. Now, you have 9 keywords on your website, and keywords are from a variety of sources, but they're essentially words from your industry, words that come from Google searches and words from the communities that you serve. And it's how your site is different from a site for a dairy in Wisconsin, say. Keywords are what distinguishes you. Now, because they come from you and your competitors' websites, it's best to have more than your competitor. Here's what your competitor has. 3,200. Now, that may be because they have, as I noticed, some locations not only in southeast Florida, but also up near Tampa. So there's clearly a lot of inclusion of city names in here, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Here are their keywords. Some of them are going to have to do with the industry, like roofing companies, with payment plans near me, metal roof types, new roof financing, and you can see there's Tampa there as mentioned, free roof estimate, roof financing options, and metal roof, and tile roof repair. I have a condo in Orlando area, so I know that I guess there's a pending law that maybe the tile roofs are going to be outlawed and it's going to be metal necessarily on roofs from now on. I don't remember the full amount of that. But anyway, as you can see, Pompano Beach, they have a lot of different keywords. Keywords are little key phrases, by the way. Now, those are the sorts of things that you want on your website. And as you can see, they have 99 pages of them. And I bet a bunch of them have to do with the actual cities that they serve. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is backlinks. Backlinks is where your site appears on other sites. And it could be something like Yelp, where you have a profile and you put your URL in there, and it will have a link back to your site. So we call that a backlink. Now you are on 90 different referring domains. That's a good number of them. Let's see how much your competitor's on. Only 227. This is easy for you to little more than triple your referring domains. And let me show you what those are. Home Advisor, Yellow Pages, Expertise, Porch.com, This Old House, Super Pages. See, all of these ones here are in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Those are the ones that you really want to be on. Yellow Page City is another one. Dex knows. Because those are highly rated sites. Now, I told you what a backlink was. Your backlink profile is currently 0.8. And these ones have, this is a scale of 0 to 100. These ones have in the 90s. You want to be on those sites. Here's why. Google wants to already have you pre-vetted. If there are other links to your site, then Google knows that other people want to see your site. More people are recommending your site, as it were, than not. And Google would rather send their search customers someplace that people have already enjoyed and has been pre-vetted to go. So that is why they want you to have backlinks. Now, getting on higher link back, sometimes it's as easy as filling out like a profile. Sometimes you might want to even pay for one. Like if you're on Angie's List, they're rated at a 91. There's going to be a bunch of local ones like your Chamber of Commerce. Your local Chamber of Commerce is probably only in the 40s. That's fine. You need to be on those ones too. Anything you can get on that will list your site, that would be great. If there's a weekly newspaper, and they have a business directory, anything with a business directory, get on that. Now, here's what it all comes down to. Your keywords and your referring domains have given you traffic last month of 1. And that is down 3 from the month before, where apparently you had 3 visitors. Now, this is visitors to your site as a result of a Google search. And this last month you had 1. This is what your competitor had, 3,400. Now, that means that they had about 3,400 more opportunities for one of those visitors to ask for an estimate, to become a customer, to put money in their pocket. And this is money just left on the table because of where they are in the Google search results. Same with them. Same with any of them. Now, when I was looking here, I wanted to see where your site was. And here's the little test that I'm going to do. I'm going to look for your site. I have not found it yet. So I just want to scroll down here. And what we're going to look for is your little universal. There's a little... you have your logo kind of up there in the corner like this ones do. And I'm just going to scroll down until I find your, well, maybe not until I find it, but we're going to scroll down and see, because I want you to think about your own Google behavior. How far down do you scroll before you say to yourself, you know what, I have what I need from here on up. I probably don't need to scroll down any further. This will be sufficient. Yeah, I'm going to stop here and start going up. And as you can see, I have not found you yet. And that is not to your advantage at all. Not at all. In fact, I got to the bottom of page 4 of Google search results. Look how far I went. And I did not find you. Being at the top of a Google search result has value, has monetary value. And it's as simple as changing a few things in your website. Now, you don't have to go out and buy a bunch of stuff. It's in your website. So to summarize, what we're talking about is getting a Google business profile, getting some keywords, more and better keywords, and also getting more and better backlinks. Now, these are things, like I said, you can implement them this afternoon if you want. Now, we can also help you make these changes, and the goal would be to get you new customers. Megan would be happy to follow up with you, and she's probably going to do that and get some feedback from you about these things that I've been talking to you about in this video. So, Diane, I just want to thank you so much for your time. I hope I have been helpful, and you have a great rest of your day.